In scandalous bank news,
Oh.
it's about to fire again.
Like they stole your shit and ran?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't want to hear that together.
Yeah, defy media. Just kidding.
How could you? Submitted by Day and Night.
Day and night.
What happened to Kid Cudi?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
He's with Kanye all the time. He's like at every single Kanye concert.
Is that why he's not
on
making
every
music?
single track that Kanye puts out.
If Kanye was just paying me to just do the minimum.
Y'all see fucking Kanye dance and shit with Cudi in the back?
No.
That vid's crazy, dude. You see, dude, it looks like fucking Kanye West is getting his ass beat by some ancestral spirits.
And what does that look like?
I can't even imitate it. It's so wild, dude.
Wells Fargo says its shareholders can't sue because they should have known we were lying.
About what?
I've
What's
always
happening?
liked their branding.
I have Wells Fargo.
I've always liked chariots and wagons and horses.
You mean a stagecoach?
Stagecoach.
A chariot?
Stagecoach.
I got a Wells Fargo too.
Yeah, they're always so nice. You ever go into the bank and they're just so sweet?
No, I never went inside the bank.
They were real nice. What's going on with Welly?
Really? You haven't heard?
No.
Welly's scandals? Because it's been a lot of scandals.
Really?
I was like thinking of switching because I'm like, Welly is like under the radar, they chill. But now,
They've fucked over a lot of their customers.
oh,
Customers.
I got every single bank account.
damn, I don't have that much money.
Got Umpqua Bank and shit. The fucking, I don't know what the fuck that. Have you seen that shit?
Which one?
UMPQUA. It's called Umpqua Bank.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was like some kind of African bank or some shit.
So one of their big scandals here is how they were creating fake accounts, like user accounts, to like juice up the books to kind of make it seem like they just had all these customers when they didn't. And they were fined $185 million for that.
Oh, damn.
And then Wells Fargo said that they fired 5,300 employees for related reasons to that. So that's one scandal. So then this other scandal was where they were charging auto loan customers for unnecessary insurance. And they actually knew about this for some time, like the head people of the bank, but they didn't say anything to anyone until there was like this leak. The whole public found out about this. And then they also knew that it had pushed as many as 275,000 customers into delinquency, and that resulted into 25,000 improper repossessions.
Oh my lord.
Damn,
That
people's
is
cars
foul.
get taken away.
Yeah,
I don't understand how that happened.
I don't really know either. I just know the surface.
Yeah.
Of it. And so because of that, it drove people into.
Oh, because they couldn't afford.
Yeah, they couldn't afford that monthly payment now.
But they were told that they had to pay that.
Yeah.
I would be like, I'm already paying insurance, fool. Why do I gotta pay you insurance? That's weird.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people who are financially like just they don't know anything and they don't take the time to research. So I get it. Like
Yeah.
And then you think that there's enough checks and balances with such a big brand or name that and it's FDIC insured. So you're thinking all these things, so you never think.
I question. I'm always fighting with the bank. I'm just always questioning them. I'm just like, are you sure I owe you money? They're like,
Mr.
"Yes, sir."
Jitsukawa, there's somebody trying to use your credit card. Oh, really? Let them run it through.
Yeah. Then they're also.
Ain't go get me.
They also did a lot of improper mortgage fees. And so the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau
I'm pulling my money out. Thank you, Tiff.
and the Office of the Controller of the Currency fined Wells Fargo $1 billion for the auto insurance scandal and those mortgage
Oh
fees.
my God.
They're gonna
Joe,
shut
we need to
down.
withdraw before we lose all our money.
I got like $500 in there.
Scary.
So during an investor call in January of last year, the CEO said that the bank wanted to, quote, to leave no stone unturned. If we find something that's important, we'll communicate that. Because they didn't communicate that to anyone for years that they knew about this shit. They didn't say anything. So then that's when the CEO said that. But now the shareholders are suing Wells Fargo. And then Wells Fargo is saying, well, you guys can't sue us. The statements that were made by the CEO, it was just puffery, which is like, you know, they were just exaggerating. Like, you should have known that this was obviously not true, that we weren't going to communicate with you.
That's not gonna hold up in court.
So pretty much what puffery usually means, it's like when advertising claims are vague or transparently untrue. Like, for example, a restaurant claiming that they're the world's best burgers.
Oh.
Like things like that. Like, that's puffery. But then they're claiming that the CEO telling the investors that we're going to be more transparent with you guys is puffery.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Is like Donald Trump running this bank, or what's going on here? Like it sounds like some Trump talk right there.
Well, his name is Tim Sloan.
Slime.
Sloan.
How the world is a changing.
What the fuck is going on with this world right now?
That's wild, though.
People are being held accountable is what's happening.
Thank goodness.
That's why I just hide my money in my mattress.
Well, you gotta move it now, dude.
Now people know where it is.
That's why I hide my money somewhere else now.
Oh, you know what you could do? Get a home gym, hide it there. No one's ever gonna think you use it.
That joke would have worked like 6 months ago, though.
No, you actually do work.
But you don't go to the gym. You just said how you're fucking sore. No, you don't go to the gym.
I do. I go to a fight
Everyone
gym.
knows you're anorexic.
Spread your money to different accounts.
I don't know.
Don't put it all in one. And also split it up. Buy some gold. Buy some stocks. Buy some other shit.
I have all my money in one bank account. That's bad.
I mean,
It's way below
depends on how much money.
FDIC insurance.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't worried.
Hey, what does FDIC stand
It's
for?
100,000, I think, is what they
It's
insure.
up to 50,000.
It's 50,000?
500,000, I think.
Or it's either 250,000.
100.
Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation.
Hey.
Knew it.
Yeah, you were close. Federal Deposit.
Yeah, I thought it was 100,000.
How much did they insure up to? I can't
It's
remember.
100,000.
Oh, it's not 500,000?
No, I think it's 100,000. I think it's 100,000.
Because think about every single person that they have to.
250,000.
Okay, 250.
You called it.
I know the best place to put your money. If you're a dude, buy a fleshlight, put it on the inside of the fleshlight, bust a little nuts on the around it. So when people want to rob you, they look at that like, ugh, gross. They'll never touch
You're gonna
that.
have cum-covered cash.
No, you
Come covered cash.
outside.
You made that catchy.
Cum-covered cash.
So bust inside of it. Bust.
You can't fit a lot of cash in that.
Roll it up. Have a couple of them. Have like 6 fleshlights. Pop, 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 pop.
They'd be like, wow, this guy loves flashlights.
I know.
I went through a
You have like the
phase.
alien pussies and shit, like different.
Oh my god, those are
And if you're a
horrifying.
girl, buy a big ass fucking dildo, but also get a yeast infection medication, put it right next to it. So when people open your drawer and they're like, what the fuck? And all your money's
I
in
love
the
how
dildo.
all your thieves in your scenario, they're like very germaphobes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also love that in Bart's world, a medication for a yeast infection is a tub that literally says yeast infection medication.
It's not gonna say try good luck on some of
Yeah, like
Depends on where you
The
buy it.
burglar would know. Like, ew.
At that point, that's when you print out yeast infection medication. You put
that's
You go to the
smart.
store that they buy props for movies where it's just a box that says cornflakes. That store. And there's yeast infection medication that's like this big.
I mean, there's literally a cereal called cornflakes, though.
Yeah, but there's a fucking rooster on there.
You know, I went through a phase where
This is
I
the
was
craziest conversation he just had with himself.
I was being all conspiracy Boze for a minute, and I was like, I can't trust none of these corporations. I'm gonna keep my money in cash in my room. And then I started thinking about, you know how like in movies, the plot usually starts with, yo, we heard there's $5,000 cash in this house. Let's go kill that
yeah.
motherfucker. So I was like, I'm not.
They're gonna kill you for $5,000?
Dude, somebody will.
They will, right?
Like $5,000 cash, like promise.
People murder for less than that.
Yeah.
Kill somebody for $5,000 cash.
Damn, I'm not cut out to be a murderer then.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know how poor murderers are.
Yeah.
We've done articles where there's hired hits that would get jobs for like $1,000 to kill somebody.
Yeah, I was watching this doc the other day, and they said that like this woman paid some guy like $700 to do it. It also depends with like their thought process with like, wow, $5,000, I could pay my rent, I could pay for this. Like that's how some people think of it. You know, they will kill you.
That murderer probably doesn't get that many gigs too.
Probably not.
They're not in high demand.
I was thinking the reverse, because I'm like, oh, if he's doing it a grand a pop, right? What if he's got like 10 clients lined up that 1 month? I'm like, he is raking in the cash. So that's what I was thinking.
Because
No.
the murderer, the
affordable.
assassins that wear a suit with the leather gloves and a briefcase,
Those are
they're
expensive.
probably gonna be like 10 grand or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. 'cause
Oh,
their
that's what
branding-
market price is.
Their branding is pretty good.
It's like 10 grand. On
You
the
look
dark
like
web.
you're about to go do some shit. Look at that beanie.
Yeah, Gio.
Look at that beanie though.
No, but if you go on like the dark web, like I think the market
You've
price
been
for
on
a
there?
hit is like, oh my god, yeah, of course. I went on the actual website Silk Road when I was a kid because I just wanted to see it.
Yeah, that's scary. I've
Yeah,
never
right.
been on
I
there.
was just curious. It was really scary, and I remember one of my
Don't you
friends.
gotta get like another browser, like a separate browser?
Yeah, I had to download this browser called Tor, like Onion Tor, and then I remember one of my friends was telling me he said you needed to change something with your screen resolution because people can find you just based off of your screen resolution. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm
And you
not.
still went on there.
Well, duh, because I had to see.
Nah,
yeah.
I'm
Well,
scared.
now I'm scared. At the time, I was like 12, and I was like, what are we doing?
Can I Google search dark web and just see images like someone's screen
That's
cap?
all I want to see.
Oh, maybe.
I don't even want to.
I don't think you could go on with
Yeah,
it.
no, I just want to see an image of it.
It looks like 90s, the internet on the 90s. It's just all unformatted text.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very like normal.
And then
looking.
you just read
2.0?
stuff that they do, like trying to buy whatever.
Assassins,
So-
drugs, all kinds of crazy.
It looks like a forum.
What can you buy on
I
that?
heard anything, dude.
Drugs.
Killers,
You could buy children.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
fucking two-headed leopard.
Regulated economy.
Well, I don't know any of the details now because Silk Road was shut down years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Silk Road was pretty easily accessible. Now they're like real hush hush about that stuff. I don't fuck with that. I ain't explored in a few years.